Good morning, Harley from Dalton North. I just come down and set in my tree blind for a couple hours this morning, see if anything would come around. We had a few deer out here last night, so I thought I'd come down and see if they'd be around this morning. But it's kind of windy, so probably not a good morning for them to be out in the open. But anyway, it's our first weekend back at camp since like November. So anyway, I just gonna look around this morning and see how things made out. The old shooting blind stayed up well. Still haven't cabled it down. It's something I want to do, but it's tucked in here pretty good out of the wind, so I don't think we'll have any problems. Got a wide stance on the bottom. It's pretty heavy. Cold in the hell up here this morning. It's like 30 this morning. Can't even walk around the property here. There's so much deer crap. It is everywhere, and there's some big stuff. But I got some good pictures on my cameras down in here. I mean, the deer are up to their bellies, scraping snow away, trying to get to the clover. But my tree enclosures worked well. They all stayed up. All my trees look good. I had a couple down there that I didn't do because they got big enough, I believe. But the moose haven't been around yet. When the buds come out, we'll see if they break the branches off. But they're up pretty high. So they're like, geez, I don't know, they're 12, 14 feet high. So the upper branches should be good. Not sure what this is, but looks like some kind of track that shouldn't be down here. Don't know when that would happen. But the clover area is looking pretty good. I planted some forsythia here to block from the road, the view from the road down in here. They look pretty good. They've been chewed on a little bit, but not too bad. Pond's holding up okay considering all the rain we've had, and they didn't put a overflow pipe in it like I asked, so it's overflowing the side, so hopefully it doesn't collapse on us. But it came out nice. It's what I wanted. Let's hope it holds up. Once again, geez, sorry about the shaking. It's cold up here. It's supposed to be 29 tonight, the end of April. But these forsythia will grow up pretty good. I'm going to let them come right in thick. But you can see, well, this is what happens. The animals will grab the ends of them and pull them over and break them off, trying to chew on them. That's what the moose do to the apple trees. They'll grab the branch up high and just pull it down so they can eat it. Well, it's just rained up here. Insane amount of rain. We'll see what happens with the pond. I mean, it's going to be midsummer before we can get a piece of machinery down there to put an overflow pipe in. But hopefully it holds up. But we'll be mowing soon. It's greening up. Camp held up good over the winter. We had a huge influx of mice last fall. Boy, I was some nervous coming back this spring, but don't have no problems. So had a couple rabbits out here, a couple turkeys walking around. I'm glad to see the rabbits are still here. We had a couple really nice coyote on the cameras this fall, so this winter. So it's good to see the rabbits have survived a little bit. There's one of our little rabbit piles we've made. That's a smaller one, but we've made a couple, 2 or 3 of those around the property, and it seems to be working. They feed out in the fields right in front of them. A couple more of my tree enclosures. Yep, they've worked well, so I think I'm going to keep them right up year round. See how it works out. Well, it's something nice to get up here. We haven't been up here for months. I think it's the first winter that we hadn't made one trip in all winter. We've got a few trees down here and there, but not too bad. Planted some more forsythia up here. Planted a few little trees here, but a couple of them took, but there's more natural ones coming up than what we planted, so we're just going to let nature take its course. See how wet the road is. There's water everywhere. I'm gonna go in and grab some coffee and some breakfast. Probably go down in the basement and start organizing. It's amazing how much crap we've collected up here. These trees we planted a few years ago are really starting to take off now. My wife would like a fire today, but an outside fire pit, but I don't know, boy, still everything's so wet. Not sure what this year's projects are going to be, but another tree there came down. Of course, we had these 2 guys come down last year. I was kind of hoping they'd just come down sometime when no one was around. Oh, 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 what's that? We haven't seen the sun, it doesn't seem, for months. It's rained for 3 weeks straight. Yeah, those have got to come down eventually. Just not sure if I'm up to it. All the trees on this side of the property are really starting to come up. Once they're in the ground 2 or 3 years, you get 3 years on them, then they really start to take off. Some lucky folks right here. Some lucky folks. Here's some partridges strumming this morning. So there seems to be plenty of wildlife around. Haven't seen any moose sign though. That's kind of odd. Haven't had any on my camera. I don't see any tracks. I'm sure they'll be around. After we leave, we'll see them on camera. Hopefully we'll get some action at the fire pit this year. Had a lot of good times around that over the past 12 years. Alright, I'm heading inside to get some breakfast, coffee, and yes, the wood stove's going. This is Maine. It'll be going until June, July. So, Knowlton North. Enjoy the outdoors.